In today's world, schools are at the front line of diversity. Every day, students and families arrive from every corner of the globe, bringing new cultures, new perspectives, and new languages. But when words don't align, connections break down, creating frustrating barriers for educators and families alike.
We have to agree that there are more and more multilingual students, troubles in communication between each other. It doesn't apply only to students, but it applies to communication between students and teachers, students with other students, and also teachers with their parents. And the communication is a basic thing for learning, for studying, and there is no equal access to education when there is no communication.
The problem arises in the fact that we have an extreme teacher shortage crisis in the United States. We're not just having a difficult time finding teachers that can translate in Spanish, but how do we address all the various languages that need to be addressed in our schools? The other reason that translation is so important is because in many situations in the United States now, the people that are working in our classrooms aren't able to translate what is being taught in the various language, but more importantly, being able to provide solutions or be able to provide accommodations because we have a multitude of languages in our cities and in our schools now.
Despite the potential translation apps hold for schools facing language barriers, in reality, they are often slow, inaccurate, or require reliable internet access. In critical moments, meaning gets lost, and schools are left struggling to connect with the very families they're trying to support.
Imagine a newcomer in a classroom. It's a very stressful situation for any kid to be in a new school, and it's even more stressful if they don't speak the language, if they don't understand what's going on around them. I believe that when schools are legally obliged to provide translation, it's sometimes impossible because there are many languages and kids are coming from many different countries, speaking very rare languages sometimes. It's impossible for schools to hire translators for every language. It's impossible for teachers to translate everything they're saying into every child.
Since 2008, Vasco Electronics has been dedicated to solving the challenges of language translation. The company's handheld devices translate over 100 languages instantly and accurately, empowering educators to communicate with students and their families right from the palm of their hand.
Vasco was founded in 2008. The idea was based on my personal experiences. I just realized that language barrier is a big obstacle for communication. We in Vasco believe that free communication is the key for a better world, and this is what we've been doing for the last 15 years. They work immediately out of the box, so once you buy it, you can use it immediately. They come with a SIM card inside that works lifetime, unlimited, and around the world in almost 200 countries. So you don't need to worry about the internet connection, roaming data, etc. You just take it out of the box and start talking.
By putting reliable, accurate translation into the hands of educators, Vasco is helping schools bridge the gap, building trust with families and giving students the support they need to succeed. As Vasco continues to advance its technology, the mission remains the same: to help students, teachers, and families all around the world understand one another, one translation at a time.
All apps and most devices on the market, they are using only one language model. We are using 10. The point is that one language model is good in some languages. Could be Asian, could be European, but if you have 100 languages, you have to realize that there are 10,000 language pairs. So what we do in Vasco, we test which language models are best in which language pairs. So once the pair is set up, let's say English to Chinese, we know which language model is best for this language pair, and it is being translated by this model.
In Vasco, that accurate communication is crucial, and such accurate communication can reduce stress for newcomers in schools. It helps them adapt better and quicker to the current stressful situation.
The Vasco Translator is an exceptional device for helping students perform academically. And many of the reasons are this, is if you take a student who's a struggling reader or struggling with a language and you put them in a classroom with other struggling readers or people that can't speak the English language well, then they don't have any ability to have academic modeling so that they can perform and elevate their academics. What the Vasco Translator does is it has the ability for students to hear good, fluent translation.
I believe that the future is now. A few years ago, it was unthinkable to hold a conversation through a device. And nowadays, we are translating hundreds of thousands of sentences every day in over 100 languages. And we're not stopping. We're developing our translators every day. We're making them as accurate as possible, as fast as possible, as secure as possible. So the future looks good. The most important thing is the people. When I see the kids smiling because they can understand each other, because they can understand what the teacher wants from them, it keeps me going. It's very important for me that people can communicate. And I believe that if people talk to each other more, maybe the world will be a better place.
To learn more, visit vasco-translator.com.